Hi beautiful souls, welcome to this evening's collective message. Welcome to the final collective message of 2022, and I'm so excited for us to be stepping into 2023. After this, I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading, looking into whatever magic is going to be unfolding for you inwardly and outwardly for your 2023. Okay, so if you're new to my channeled message, collective messages, essentially I usually channel off screen and I will do an automatic write, or I'll just see whatever visions want to come through. I'll take notes on my index card. I like to choose a crystal that resonates with the reading. And today we have two, of course, so it's going to be very special. We have the pyrite and the pink agate. And funny enough, it matches my outfit, even though I picked it after. That was very weird. Or just synchronistic. And after that, I like to pull tarot and oracle cards. So please feel free to check out any of the other content on my channel. Remember to take what resonates, leave what does not resonate. You are the creator of your reality. You have the free will to decide how you want to redirect your life. Yes, and remember that this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. So you guys may have noticed I've uploaded a bunch of videos, and that's because I'm trying to clear out my queue. So actually this is going to be the final video that I'm recording. Actually on the 21st, I'm going to be taking a break into January just to, honestly, I don't even know if I can take a break. It's like, am I workaholic? I never identified as a workaholic. I get into flow state. So yeah, just be careful of labeling, because sometimes that's not what it is. But I think I just need to take some time to just chill and do other things and open up to the new energies that are coming in 2023. So I'm excited. Let's go ahead and do our meditation. Here is your singing bowl. Every time I close my eyes now, usually it takes me somewhere, and I love it. It's such a fun experience, but that didn't used to happen. Okay. All right, I'm so excited. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. I actually, believe it or not, I shot this video. Well, I've tried to shoot a video a couple times, and it just didn't work out. I was having issues with my camera, and so I just decided, okay, we'll just redo it. We'll redo it, and I think this is, like, the energy feels right for me today. I feel like very present. So I think today's the day to shoot the right video. So I just had a sense. So I'm going to share a small message I had from my previous video that I shot, and then I'm going to share the one that I have today. So just get comfortable, please, or split this video or save it to your watch later playlist, because this is going to be a long reading, because this is the final reading of this year, and I want to be very thorough. It might not be long, but the message is long, so I think this is going to be such a treat to enjoy this, moving on into and prepping us for our new year. Okay, so happy holidays and happy new year to those of you who are excited for the holidays and celebrate the holidays. Okay, so the theme of this evening is feminine healing. Feminine healing. Be bold and willing to explore all the parts of yourself. You are a multifaceted, multidimensional being. Beyond gender and your surface makeup, there is something spectacular hiding in plain sight. What are you willing to give up to use that kind of power? This is what you're here for, to unfold this mystery. The ups, the downs, much will happen in your life. Discern from the distractions when there is a living thing inside of you waiting to be activated and seen. The pink agate said this. Very gothic romance vision. I was actually seeing kind of like a mannequin. It was like a dress. So I was actually seeing a dress. It was like pink and frills on top, and then it was like black and dark spikies on the bottom. It's very gothic romance. Fierce, soft, bold, feminine. Let people see all parts of you, that which is soft and that which is hard. Explore both. You have a spectrum that wants to be explored. Let me read my handwriting here for a minute. Explore both. Exploring this spectrum is necessary for your evolution. Then the next thing I got was a very tiny window. Something about like a very tiny window. And it was shaped kind of like a diamond. It was like tilted kind of like that. But something about peeking in, getting more curious about what's in that window. Even though the window's tiny, it was taking me to this energy of like, maybe there's something you're wanting to explore. And I feel like this has to do, everything that we explore, even externally, has to do with our internal exploration that's happening within us. So it's about getting curious, getting closer to that window, the unknown. Allow yourself to get curious about the unknown. Even if you feel like it's a tiny opportunity or a tiny window, get curious about that. Yeah. Oh, I wrote that. It says, get curious about what is beyond the window, regardless of how much little you have to offer. Oh, sorry. That's the last message. I'm going to tie that into the pyrite. So let me go to the pyrite next. So the pyrite said this. So the first thing I saw, I got a vision of a pitcher. It was like a glass pitcher pouring water into like a river of some sort, or a pond. So the first message that was coming is pour into the river, which took me to the star card, essentially. Nourish and share your love with all those who happily receive it and acknowledge its familiarity. And then I got a vision. I saw a woman in the pyrite, a woman attending to a man in a hospital bed, or in a bed. He was sick. So the world needs your healing fountain, because it was a woman. To me, this is your feminine energy. You don't have to be a woman to be able to help people heal. Of course not. That's feminine energy. The world needs your healing fountain. If you've learned to access it, share it with others. So they also want to reassure, and I was getting this with the pink gate, regardless of how much little you think you have to offer, it's more than enough. And so sometimes I think they wanted to reassure you, if you have insecurities about what you're here to offer to the world, just know that it's always more than enough, and you have to get reacquainted with identifying with that and understanding that within yourself. But it's more than enough. But it is more than enough, even if it's a little bit. Your spark of life is what people are here to experience. Bring you to that experience. So for the next vision, or the previous message I had the other day, allow yourself to rediscover the light and healing you have available to you. You are an endless fountain of all that is good. Do not mistake this for an outside resource. Awaken it by using it. It's done. There is a universe inside of you. So that was essentially an interpretation of the other message. So I always love how that happens sometimes. Like, if I want to redo my messages, somehow the same message always comes through, just different words. Okay, so let's go ahead and start pulling cards. I hope you guys are enjoying. I typically shoot these in the evening. I hope you're enjoying your day or evening whenever you're watching this. All right, guys, so what is your message for the collective? High Priestess, beautiful. So we have the High Priestess here. I'm hearing the words welcome. Welcome. You are welcome. We welcome you. We welcome you as our student. We welcome you here. This is where you belong. Understand and identify that Priestess, divine feminine energy within you, even if you're a man. Okay? Understand and recognize that divine feminine energy in you, that source, that infinite knowledge. She's smiling, so I feel like this is like a really positive omen for just really good energy of just helping you, wanting to reassure you of how loved and appreciated you are, and how much they want you to know, like by you know, watching videos like this or reading the books or just getting curious about yourself and wanting to know who you are. They want to acknowledge that this is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And they're happily here to support you in this. Okay, let's go ahead and keep pulling cards. Let's go ahead and pull a clarifier for the High Priestess. What do you want to tell me in addition to this High Priestess here? Ooh, flying. Breakthrough. Breakthrough. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Yeah, I think this reading probably is a confirmation of a breakthrough that you're currently experiencing in your life. A breakthrough. An understanding, some insight. You're understanding you are the fountain. And, you know, the other couple of videos, I was actually feeling really, like, low, and I was going through some stuff. I was processing some things, and I came to the conclusion, essentially, you know, we're going to go through those moments. Always. They happen. But I'm going to get back up, right? We're going to get back up. And so long as you understand that you're part of Source, you can always get back up. So let's see what these Ace of Swords wants to tell us here. New beginning. It's definitely new beginning. I feel like this is the end of the year, stepping into the new year. They want to acknowledge the new beginning that's coming into your life, how significant this is. It's going to essentially really impact your year moving forward, but also your life. Like, let's be a little dramatic. I like to be a little dramatic. I got a little bit of Leo in my chart. Okay, I like to be a little dramatic. And let's just say it's going to change the rest of your life moving forward if you're willing to take in this knowledge and receive it truly. You know this. You know this. You can feel it in your body. What is the truth? Power. Like, I'm just saying, bam. There's so much power in, I mean, Ace of Swords is like connecting to the insight. Crown chakra. There's so much power that comes with the knowledge. You know, we think power is status and money. It's like we got it all backwards. The power is in the information. It's in the knowledge. The sacred knowledge, the hidden occult knowledge. Oh yeah, and I was talking about that which is hidden in the channel message. Let me keep it over here because usually I end up looking back at it later. All right, tell us more, guides. What would you like us to know? Ooh, cards are flying today. We got the Page of Wands. All right, we're feeling a lot more free. I think definitely feel like get excited for 2023 because it's going to feel like a Page of Wands. We're starting a new adventure. Maybe it's new, maybe it's foreign, but it's still something that we feel called to, that resonates with us deeply. Our free spirit. To me, even though it's a page, to me this just connects to that free spirit in you. Understanding that you are free to explore. You're safe. The universe is here to take care of you. Every point in time, it's always taking care of you because it wants you to know who you are. So when you sign up for that, the universe is like, wah, because everything else was a distraction. Anything else that is not part of this, who am I, is a distraction. That's why the universe will move mountains for you to be able to do this. Okay, tell us more, guides. Felt that Page of Wands. Can you see how passionate it's the Leo. It's the Leo coming out. Okay, the Hierophant kind of was slipping out there, so we'll take him. We'll take him. We got the Hierophant, we got the Priestess. It's becoming a very holy a holy evening. Silent night, holy night, all is good. I don't even know the words. I'm terrible at memorizing words for songs, even my own songs. I'm like, I write these songs and I'm always got words going in and out of my head. So I'm just like, all right, on to the next. On to the next. I already wrote a whole book. On to the next. All right. So the Hierophant, intuitively, what are we getting from here? This feels significant. I mean, this came up in the previous reading that I'm not posting, obviously, but I want to connect that and say that when it comes to your own journey of discovering who you are, and your own spiritual journey, know that there's no like right route. We all end up finding like the same kind of knowledge, right? The core truth when we just allow ourselves to explore, even in religion. But there's a sense of freedom that's actually very important with this Page of Wands that I think people tend to forget, is you need to be free to understand that you need to make it your own. That's why I sensed it when I was going to church. I'm like, I need to make it my own. This doesn't feel like it. I'm like, I think I'm supposed to make it my own. I think that's what Jesus intended, Buddha intended, was they educated people. They didn't write their doctrines. They didn't write the Bible and the books that people have, like, you know, these sayings. They taught people verbally. They taught people because they wanted people to reinterpret it and then go explore it for themselves and understand it. They were just very powerful magnetic teachers. And I feel like they really want you to understand that this teacher lives inside of you. You may look like a Page of Wands, but you have the Hierophant and the High Priestess knowledge available to you from the universe. Let it re-educate you. Your experience is supposed to be unique. It's supposed to be unique. That's why I always tell people, go explore God for yourself. Don't rely on other people's idea of what they think God is. It sounds great, but to me, I need to settle in my own truth for me to really settle in it. So that's funny because it's like religion, right? It did come out reverse, actually. It's religion, but it's actually the idea of religion is, it's cool. It's a start. It's a starter kit. It's great. It's a great starter kit. If you want to keep going back to the traditions and celebrating them, it's beautiful. I love tradition too. But be brave enough to understand you need to make it your own too. Damn. I'm just feeling it tonight, okay? What can I say? We got the, there it is. The Hermit. It's in you. Explore it inside of you. Do not mistake it. Anyone who tells you you don't know God, or like, what? God is in us. What if God was one of us? I heard that song playing the other day. I had no idea what it meant. It was like a month ago. And I was like, is that sacrilegious to say? Even because, I grew up in religion. I was like, is that sacrilegious to say? But God's like, no, you have to understand. Jesus, I put their names together. Jesus and Buddha knew this. They knew that you're supposed to experience God for yourself. It's inside of you. The Hermit is looking at the star in the lantern. He's looking at the star inside of the lantern because he's understanding the light is inside. It's inside. Oh, the small window. That's what the small window was. It looks actually kind of like that. Because I was seeing like a diamond tilted. But this is a star. But yeah, it's like, explore that thing inside of you. Okay, that's right in alignment with the channel message. Of course, this always happens. Okay, guys, tell us more. We got lots of snow. I'm snowed in, which is perfectly fine. It's a winter vacation, so I'm hermiting like crazy. We have here 8 of Pentacles. Ooh, what do they want you to master? What do they want you to work on? What do they want you to put in the day-to-day effort and focus and the energy and love and pour your love into? What is this? 7 of Swords. Taking away, knocking away at the falsities, the inauthenticity of life, right? Whatever doesn't feel true, what doesn't resonate as true within your body. They want you to discern what is not true and what is truth in your body. Feel it and experience in your body. This is what you're here to do. I'm trying to find where's the magic spot? Maybe there. Experience it in your body. To me, with that 8 of Pentacles, it's like, it's very, very much giving me earth energy, Taurus. It's like, take the day-to-day effort to understand that you're tearing away the falsities of life. This is what discovering who you are is you're taking off all of those layers. It's like, okay, this is just a layer. It's just another layer to get to the truth. And it feels small at first and insignificant. Maybe it's like, okay, it's small, it's insignificant. It's just me by myself. It's not this big religious experience or whatever, but it's the most profound thing. Okay, tell us more about this 8 of Pentacles, guys. Okay, we have here 2 of Pentacles. Gotcha. Ooh. Okay, cool. So it looks like there's an opportunity for you guys to, there it is. Ace of Wands, it just slipped on out. Yeah, we've been talking about this in the collective. So I was kind of wondering what was happening. I was like, why does this message keep coming to me in my collective readings? And it's because essentially there's a shift happening where we're being aligned with more of our purpose. Where most of us, like, we're being aligned with doing things that are creatively attuned to and aligned with our energy and spirit and God and the magic. So essentially you're being very supported in this journey to find the thing that you're passionate about, that you want to master. That's why the universe is like opening doors for you, for opportunities to come, for you to explore this, for people to actually like monetary. Again, what do I say? The universe takes care of you. So if you have like a gift, right? If you have a gift, someone can pay for that gift. They can exchange resources with you, perhaps. So they really want you to pay attention to that. Why was the 7 of Swords here? It's a representation of communication. Tell me why the 7 of Swords is here. Ooh, okay, I threw 3 cards down. We got 9 of Swords, the Moon, and the Chariot. Let's go ahead and do it again. Why is the 7 of Swords here? Okay, we have the Emperor and the 4 of Swords. We like that combo. Okay. This feels like someone else's energy. 7 of Swords. What's hidden here? Let's learn more about this Emperor. Someone who's meditating and really thinking about a decision or choice. We have the Magician, someone who's very intelligent. Okay, they're really thinking about it. We have the Ten of Swords reverse. Wow. Okay. Ooh, okay. Just got it. So this is your mental space. We have the Four of Swords, the Magician, and the Ten of Swords. This is all to confirm or connect with the Emperor. So the truth, yes, the truth, the layers that you're needing to see was to understand your power. Okay, so that's what they're helping you to align with, is you have an inner source of power. They want you to align with this. I think, did I write it down about power? Did I write the word power down? You have an endless fountain of all that is good. Do not mistake it for an outside source. The universe is inside of you. Okay, here. Ooh, what are you willing to give to use that kind of power, that which is inside of you? So that's what it is. It's the power. They want to tell you about the power. It feels like it's hidden. With the Seven of Swords, it's like you're unveiling the truth. The truth is that you're powerful. The truth is that you're powerful. Again, what was I saying? It might be, you might look like a Page of Wands. You're exploring, you're learning, you're opening up to this, but God wants you to know this. This is actually where you're at. The more you uncover your truth. So we have to understand this is about authentic power. Okay, this isn't about like status and whatnot. This is about authentic power. Authentic power. What is authentic power? Authentic power requires for you to sit with yourself, to meditate with that Four of Swords, to meditate, reflect, and really think and release and do the healing. Unveil those layers. That's what authentic power is connected to. When you undo all those layers, what you're left with is authentic power. This is why we want to discover who we are, because then we release these misconceptions and these lies that we tell ourselves about. I'm not powerful. Who am I to? Da 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 da. Okay, what else do you want the collective to know? Final tarot message before we move on to oracle cards. I'm having so much fun. The energy's too good. Five of Cups. We're releasing that victim mentality. Tell us more about the Five of Cups. I want to give you guys great advice. Time to end it. We got the World card. Time to end it. You are not the victim. You're the one with the power. You're the one with the power. Eight of Wands. What you want to manifest will come to reality. In fact, it is. And the more you keep unveiling your layers and shifting the energy. I'm yelling. That's why I'm moving away from the mic. The more you shift into this energy, the faster it's going to come. And the faster the energy gets to move. The faster it's coming right to you. Get the Chariot card. Yes. Okay. We're going to pull some oracle cards. All right, so we got the Five of Cups. We're ending this. You're not a victim. Okay, I do not teach victim mentality on my channel. Process your emotions if you need to, for as long as it takes. Do what you need to do. I go through my ups and downs, of course. I give this kind of advice, but I'm human just like you guys, and I need to process my emotions too. I need to process my traumas too. And once I'm done with that, I'm like, time to be an emperor, okay? It's time to not play. It's time to deliver what I'm here to do, the thing that I'm most passionate about, really. With this Eight of Wands and the Chariot card, progress. You're moving forward. Obstacles taken care of, obliterated. You obliterate the obstacles, not by taking action all the time. Look, here's the thing. If you're trying to fix things outside of yourself all the time, you're giving the thing outside of yourself control. Sit with yourself. How do we find the power? Through Four of Swords and the Seven of Swords. We uncover the truth inside of ourselves. We take off the fake layers, okay? The superficial, what did I talk about? I talked about something like makeup or something here. Distractions, multifaceted. Beyond gender and your surface makeup, there is something spectacular. Do you want to be a part of that experience? Because once you say yes, it's like there's nothing stopping you. There's nothing stopping your manifestations. There's nothing stopping abundance. There's nothing stopping you from enjoying your life. There's nothing stopping you from being in a high state of joy and vibrating high, like this pink agate, very high vibrational crystal. Okay. Whew. Let's pull some oracle. I want to keep going, but like, I'm like, we're 24 minutes in. Usually I pull oracle cards by now. So I'm just gonna, I guess I'll gather these. Just put it back in the deck. Alright, guides, what would you like to tell the collective today? Refreshed my energy. Orphan, yeah, you feel alone. That's like a Five of Cups. Okay, we need some advice. Let's work through this. Let's work through this. Maybe some of you feel like you're alone, right? You have moments like that where you feel like you're alone. Can you ask yourself, is that the truth? Is that the truth? If it's not the truth, push through it. Sit with it. Push through it. We have to do that sometimes. It happens. You got to process your emotions. But with this 5 here, your situation is changing for the best. Whereas you felt alone, there are people coming into your life. They want you to know this. This is very specific message here with this orphan. You feel like you're alone, okay? You feel like nobody understands you. Do not be attached. First of all, we're not here to learn attachment. We're here to learn love. What is love? Love is freedom, not attachment. So if we feel like we need to attach ourselves or feel attached to people or feel like someone needs to claim us or whatever, we're missing the point. You are already everything. You're already everything, the divine child, accepted and loved. And then God just kind of sends you people to experience life with, right? You know, and maybe there's a cycle where you experience that. There's a season that you get to experience life with that person. And maybe it's not forever, but we're not here for attachment. We're here to learn who we are. So let us not disconnect from who we are. I'm hearing that Jessie J song. Who I am, who I am. Who am I? Who you are is who you are. Who you are is who you are. Stop trying to identify who am I. Well, yes, find out who you are, but who you are is who you are. Okay, tell us more, guides. In fact, you know what? You know what's crazy? This is very gothic romance. She's sitting in like almost like a wedding dress in this dark nest. And what I want to say about that is at least you have a nest. You have a home. Make it your home. And that home is wherever you are at. Wherever you go is where your home is. This is going to be my home. Declare it. To Jay. Tell us more about this orphan card. I told you guys to get comfortable. I said this was going to be more than likely a long one. We have the King of Cups. We have the Strength card. You got a lot of emotions. You feel like you're alone, right? You're battling. It's like, I'm battling it by myself. Yes, we do feel like this sometimes. Of course. But what happens when you push through? You realize how strong you are. I was watching Michelle Obama today, and she was talking about fear, and I was like, I needed that message. I needed her to talk about that message, because she was talking about how we let fear make us small. We let fear make us small when we can make our world big. We let fear make our world small. When we hold on to fear, you know, and those dark thoughts will trap you into this space, like the tiny window. Get closer to the window, keep going, and then go outside, go move beyond the window. Next thing you know, you're in a whole, you got a whole world to explore. I have a whole world to explore. So you learn how strong you are when you push through these situations where you feel like you're battling it on your own. Maybe you're going through an internal battle, depression, anxiety, with your emotions. Maybe there's an external battle that's happening. Either way, you're going to learn how strong you are, how powerful you are through that experience. Okay, but we also have the King of Cups here. Let's go ahead and look into the King of Cups energy. What am I getting? I should look at these cards a little bit longer. Oof, that line is fierce. Yeah, to me, this soft woman with that fierce line, that takes me back to the Pink Gate message, which is like the bold side of you the soft side of you and the hard side of you are both necessary in this world. And sometimes you need to bring out that hardness when you're going through these battles. You need to be like, but you have to have that like masculine structure, right? Think about the masculine structure. You need that masculine structure to kind of help discipline you and discipline your emotions, so we're not letting them take over or decide. And we use the feminine side of us to soften us and to pull us back, you know, when we want to roar, when we're frustrated. Michelle Obama, she was saying, well, it's easy to go low, right? And just to act on it. And maybe it feels good temporarily, but not forever, right? What's actually going to sustain you is emotional control. So let's go ahead and look into this King of Cups energy further. I think this is just about emotional control. Tell us more, guys, about the King of Cups. We got 3 of Wands. Yeah, just noticed the camera cut out. But your emotion is an ocean. So think bigger picture. Your emotion is an ocean, and it can take you places, okay? And you wanna choose which direction you want it to take you in. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. Let's go ahead and move on to what else I want you to know. Guys, what do you want the collective to know? Whoop. Child eternal. Yes, you are the child eternal. Very much in alignment with this beautiful collective message this evening. Child eternal, determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit. Ability to see things with fresh eyes. Remember the Page of Wands, right? See things with fresh eyes. Yeah. Like a child, see things with fresh eyes. So that's what's going to help you pull through these orphaned moments, is to see things with fresh eyes. How do we do that when our emotions are just pulling? They feel so heavy and weighty. How do we do that? Humor. I don't know, we laugh at things. We're just like, why am I depressed right now? That's kind of funny. I don't know. But I like to use humor to pull me out of those experiences. But in this imagery, this child is floating with a woman in the air chasing a butterfly. So it's like that childlike wonder when you just see things. I don't know, find something to look at in your room and be like, what is that? I wonder how someone made that. So to me, it's your curiosity. Oh yes, the window. It's taking me back to the window about the curiosity. When you're curious about life, if you feel like a child, that's why I love curiosity. It's such a fun, high vibrational feeling. When you're just curious about how does that work? Even curious about, get curious about, why am I depressed? That's weird. Why am I anxious? I wonder what that is. And when we think we know, we're always tying like, oh, it's because of like my family situation, my childhood trauma. When we think we know, we get stuck. So don't get stuck in, I think I know the answer. Keep exploring, keep being like, what is that? But what is that? But what is that? Interesting. What is it trying to teach me? Shadow attribute, inability to grow up and be responsible. Extreme dependency on others for physical security. Yeah, so with that orphan energy, again, they are talking about safety, and I was talking about how the universe takes care of you. Extreme dependency on others for physical security. You know, kind of like hiding behind mom and dad and being like, I can't move beyond this window. How am I supposed to move beyond the window? I'm scared. Well, gonna have to pray about it. You're gonna have to meditate, because that's really, there's no shortcut. You gotta get in touch with God again. All right, so let's see what else wants to come through from this deck. We got guide. Light attribute represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. So that's how you get over it. You get into the guides are straight up saying, just talk to us. We'll help you out. We'll help you out. I talk to my guides on a regular basis because I'm processing things, and sometimes it gets hard and difficult. Loneliness? I wouldn't say loneliness is necessarily something I've really struggled with. I'm a Sagittarius and a Virgo. Like, we like being alone. So someone was saying the other day that Sagittarius like to be alone. And I was like, oh, is that a thing for Sagittarius? And I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. But I have 12th house energy and I'm a Virgo. So I'm just like, well, I just figured I'm a hermit and I find peace when I'm alone. So, but my thing is, as with a lot of us, is the thoughts in my head. You know, I'm always like kind of at war with myself and trying to release those energies. So, guys, what other guidance do you have for the collective? We got ego, see from higher perspective. So I like the ego, very powerful animal to get, the eagle. The reason why I like the eagle is because I see it as like a powerful leadership type of bird, and up in the Northwest we have eagles galore here. So I love eagles. I consider it my spirit animal for sure, and they're just so fierce and so strong and independent. So seeing from a higher perspective will allow you to see things from to feel more independent. So the higher perspective is God, but let's go ahead and I'm more curious. I want them to teach us, how do we see from a higher perspective? Tell us more about this ego, see from a higher perspective. How can we see from a higher perspective, guys? I'm so curious. Because we can't literally float up in the air like 300 meters. I mean, unless you astro travel, but other than that, I don't conveniently have a plane. So we got Ace of Swords. Tell us more. How do we see from a higher perspective? Teach us, guides. So that's about clarity, sharpness. Five of Swords. Okay, a lot about mental energy. They do want us to process things, use our mind to see from a higher perspective. They do want us to use our mind. Tell us more, guides. We have the Moon card. All right, there's some intuition, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Jupiter. That's the expansion. Expand our intuition. Okay. So it's a combination of it feels like very much crown chakra energy with this Ace of Wands and the Five of Swords. Sorry, Ace of Swords and the Five of Swords. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Moon card reverse. So the Moon card reverse is usually about the truth, that which is hidden coming to light. Jupiter is about expansion, and then the Five of Swords is about knowing your limits. Ace of Swords is about the truth. Okay, the truth. So the Five of Swords can be like that energy of like defeat or feeling like nobody won here, nobody won in this situation. So this is about seeing both perspectives or opening your mind to seeing both sides of the equation. Because it's like you went to war, you fought that battle, but then did it make you feel good? So, or even if you are fighting with yourself, to see both perspectives. So if you're just seeing one perspective of negative thoughts, you're not seeing the full picture. They need you to see the positive thoughts too, because that's also part of the experience. And they want you to embrace that in its entirety. But also expanding our intuition as well. What would I connect this to? What would I connect this to? I'm gonna roll the astro dice. Tell us more about seeing from a higher perspective, guys. How do we see from a higher perspective? Because it's easy for me to tell you that, but how do we actually do that, right? We have here Rahu in Leo in the 4th house. Okay, so we have the North Node. That could be about your destiny, your purpose, what you feel called to do and obsessed with in this lifetime. In the 4th house, that could be about your, okay, they're talking about psychology for that. That's not family, that's psychology. And Leo is about, it's like this bright, fun, childlike energy. I don't know, that's very interesting. I think, okay, let me see what I'm picking up intuitively. Well, the one thing that they do want you to do, to me with that Five of Swords, is like put your swords down, put your weapons down, put your weapon down. That's the one, sorry, that's the first message I'm getting, is like put your weapons down and instead use it to educate you. To me with that Jupiter energy, use it to educate you on how to have more fun. So if that's kind of an interesting way to see it, but use it to educate you on how to have more fun or how to be more creative. Maybe even alchemize it and be creative and create something with it. And be like, maybe I can make something with these pressing emotions and it can teach me something about myself. I can write a song and it can teach me. I actually do that a lot. I like to write music. And that actually helps to move the emotions, because then I look at the words and I'm like, oh, okay, so that's how you find the solution. Oh, that's how you release it. That's how you let it go. But I love music because it's transcendent and it allows you to feel, not just speak the words. So something about creativity, using creativity to help alchemize, essentially, that's how you can use it. That's how you can see from a higher perspective. Okay, so anything else you would like the collective to know, guys? Okay, we got here confidence. Yeah, I would say the Rahu and Leo is also about confidence as well, but kind of different messaging. Tell me more about this confidence. Let me pull some astrological cards. Yeah, so again, this does tie into the message about if you have insecurities, of understanding that what you have is enough. Okay, tell us more about the confidence. I'm going to start slowing down a little bit more, because sometimes I pull cards really quickly. Like, when I say slow down, I mean pull a card and then investigate that card. Because before I would kind of like, oh, okay, confidence. But I'm like, is that teaching you what confidence is when I just say be confident? I'm like, that's not really educating me or you on what confidence is. I feel like confidence is essentially what I've been doing. It's like repeating, it's kind of like the day-to-day work, the routine, putting the routine into building something or creating something over and over again, putting yourself in front of an audience. We have an 11th house, so that's going to be important for you to build your confidence. You need an audience. So they want you to find an audience. We have the opposition. So yeah, you need an audience. You need an audience to build your confidence. Tell us how to work on this confidence, guys. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So again, that's about the day-to-day effort of mastering what you're creating. You have to do that. You can't shortcut that. We have the Judgment card part of that also is you can't be hard on yourself. So you know how sometimes we judge ourselves because we're like, oh, is this not good enough? Like we just beat ourselves up because we're like, we're creating, but we're like, okay, like maybe this isn't good enough. Like we have these feelings that come up sometimes, like this isn't good enough, or what I'm creating isn't good enough. You just have to put it out in front of people, period. And that's kind of something I absolutely love to do. And even if it's scary, I do it anyways. I just put it in front of people. I slur my words all the time. I make this all kind of mistakes, but to me, I have to put them out. I have to just do it. But even so, maybe it's important for you to also be objective. And that's, to me, taking me to the see higher perspective. Be more objective about what you're creating. So sometimes we're overly attached to how we feel about it. How do we release judgment of what we're creating, guys? Let's ask that. Let's say, how do we release judgment? We have here Ace of Swords again. This is the favorite card of the evening, I gotta say. Ace of Swords is the truth. The truth is you're judging yourself. That's the truth. And you know it. The truth is you're judging yourself. And the truth is judgment doesn't serve growth. It doesn't serve your growth. Comparison, judgment does not serve your growth. How do we release judgment, guys? Strength card. Strength card is vulnerability. Is even if we feel insecure, we still put it out anyways. Even if we feel unsure, we do it anyways. How do we release judgment? Okay, I'm about to move on from this topic. The Lovers card. Okay, tell me more about the Lovers. We have here the Four of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Lovers. Whoop. Tell me more about the Lovers card, please. Where is that? Oh, here we go. Excuse me. So we have the Lovers, we have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Temperance. Okay, well that is kind of like the Four of Pentacles is about like I hoard my stuff or my ideas to myself as opposed to being generous and expressive and allowing it to flow. Creativity is meant to flow. That's why sometimes artists will wonder, why do I experience artist block? Part of that might be like me, you're not doing the right thing, or like you're not doing the thing that calls to you. You have to be honest with yourself. That's part of it. It's authenticity. That's the part of the equation, is authenticity. The other part of it is you're not letting it flow. You're not letting the energy flow. And not letting the energy flows may entail that you're hoarding your ideas or you're hoarding your gifts. You're just kind of keeping it to yourself. You're not expressing it. You're not moving the energy. With that Temperance and the Lovers card, this is about, to me, it's alchemy is creativity. Alchemy and creativity go hand in hand for me. That's how I feel. So alchemy, creativity, this is about harmony and balance, using your masculine and feminine energy. We were talking about that with the Pink Agate, is you need to use all of these qualities and put it out there. Find that balance. Okay, tell me more about the Lovers. Oh gosh. Seven of Cups is about, okay. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Ooh, we got here Seven of Pentacles and Two of Cups. Okay, Four of Pentacles is about a sense of security. And we have people coming into the equation. What was my question earlier? It's about how do we release judgment of ourselves? We dare to dream. I think with that Seven of Cups and that Seven of Pentacles, to me it's like dare to dream. But it's not, dare to dream is like a miswording, word choice in a sense, because it's not daring to dream. It's actually just life. It's you're supposed to dream. We're just miseducated to think that dreaming is daring. It's like bold. It feels bold. It feels uncomfortable because what we see is everyone doing the same thing, the same like simulation, following what everyone else is doing. staying inside of the box instead of getting out of the box. We're all supposed to get out of the box. It's not like, oh, they got out of the box or they got out of... We're all supposed to get out of the box. We're all supposed to figure out how to break free the matrix, get out of the box, and just do the thing. We're all supposed to fantasize. We're all supposed to be a part of this dream world. We're all supposed to manifest dreams into reality. Like, that's supposed to be the normal part of life, but we've been miseducated in thinking that dreams is not normal. Dreams is just part of how you're supposed to experience life. You're supposed to share that experience with other people. And it's meant to be shared, because what do you do when you create and you're confident? You need an audience to do that with. Tell us more about the Two of Cups here. We got yes, there it is. The message is coming right back. We have the Star card. Share your light with the world. Share your healing with the world. Why be confident? Because God's like, do it. Because God was like, I gave you the gift for you to share it with people. I gave you that energy, that inspiration for you to share it with people. You're supposed to continue the cycle of life. We're here to continue the cycle of life. That's why we're confident. It's not because, oh my gosh, am I self-centered to do this? Or no, you're just supposed to shine because he made you as such. He made you as such. Every single one of us. We're all supposed to just do it, even if it's uncomfortable. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some more cards, and we'll end the reading. I don't know, we'll see. Let's see. What else do you have to offer to the collective guides? We're all supposed to shine. We're all supposed to get out of our comfort zone because we're taught wrong. We have organized for success. Do not let the word organize intimidate you. As it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. Okay, interesting. Let's pull cards for that. And then, whoops, hold on, let me pull a few more cards for you guys, and I will clarify that organize for success for you. Okay, time, Aaron Hod. Ooh, okay, sure. That one to come out rather aggressively. That one also, oh, authenticity came out. Doubling down in that messaging. And we'll pull cards from here. Okay, awesome. Okay, so what I can tell you guys is they do want you to get focused on organizing for success. The reason, hey guys, okay, so I think we lost about 2 minutes of the video. Let me just, is that where it was? Yeah, we lost about 2 minutes of the video. So I was just looking into organize for success for you guys. So hopefully you didn't lose too much of what we were talking about here. But I will go over like a lot of the cards that we have here. So we're looking into how I can help you organize for success. So part of what will help you organize for success is you need to be more decisive. And I know that that doesn't feel great, but this is what's going to make it so simple. I'm going to simplify this decisiveness for you. Whatever gives you the energy, so whatever lights you up, a light inside my fire divine. Energy fill me, make me shine. So whatever makes you feel like Beyonce when she's on stage singing, I'm a diva. Okay, this is serious stuff. Whatever makes you feel like that, that's what you need to be. That's what you should be doing. Okay, that's the thing. It's like, okay, I'm indecisive. I don't know how I'm going to do it. It doesn't matter how. What matters is what. The what is you need to figure that out. And it's this. It's the thing that makes you feel authentic to you. It feels natural. This is just unfolding, coming out of you. This is your natural voice. And I actually made a video on my other channel where my Worthy, Flirty, and Thriving series for my Shantia's new chapter, where I talk about how authenticity plays a huge role in your confidence. When you just use your natural role, when you're just yourself, you don't have to try, okay? It just unfolds out of you naturally. That's God's gift to you. Who I am, who I truly am is good indeed. I'm authentic in thought, word, and deed. So we're talking about organizing thoughts. The thoughts you need to organize is what lights you up and what makes you feel true to who you are. That's it. That's the thing. So if you're indecisive about what you want to do, don't worry about that. The only thing they really want you to invest in is just mastering it, okay? So with the Seven of Pentacles and this Eight of Pentacles, put in the work, do your day-to-day task. Like, what is going to help you to build the muscle of this gift that you have to offer, this thing that feels natural to you. You need to put in the day-to-day effort. That's how they want you to organize for success. It's just put in the work. The system or whatever comes after that here, that's going to help you, the opportunity or whatever, is going to be manifested as a result of you doing something where your energy is just on fire, it's rising, it's feeling excited, it's feeling taken care of there. Just continue mastering your gift. What's on the other side of this is going to be, we have sudden wealth and adjudication. So we showed this. Sudden wealth and adjudication. So this is a contract, okay? So this is something that's official. We want to invest in you. We would like to use your gift, your talent, your skill. We'd like to invest in you and make it a contract. And it's going to be quite abundant here. We have sudden wealth. You're very much going to be taken care of because we have here 11 and we have here 777, which to me is like the universe is here to take care of you. Here to take care of you. So as far as the amount goes and the financial compensation, it's going to make you happy, taken care of. So you may also need to, I'm not really seeing a lot about organizing your finances, even though we do have Eight of Pentacles. And look, just be smart with your money. Don't overspend. You know, I like to keep it very simple. Just don't overspend. Make sure you're putting your money where it feels like you're getting the return on it. So here's my way of experiencing money. I spend on things that I enjoy. I spend on things that I like. Even if it's, you know, food that's only going to last 2 seconds. I spend where I feel happy, not regret. Okay, so no regretful spending, happy spending. Okay, so additional guidance for this group. Where we had Aaron Hod, divine timing is going to play a huge role into this. Let's just go ahead and pull cards because this keeps coming in the collective as well. In a lot of the readings, and I want to know why we need to know about Aaron Hod time. Tell us more about Aaron Hod time. Why is this important? Okay. Clarify this, please. Clarify that, please. Tell me more about this. What direction are you taking me in? Okay. Okay. Okay, divine timing, pretty much. Yeah, we got the High Priestess. So it's definitely going to manifest in divine timing for you. It is going to be a very, I would say, a very much a happily abundant situation. We have 10 of Pentacles and we got the King of Pentacles, okay? Very abundant situation. Something that's going to make you feel very comfortable. Working with people who you also enjoy working with this Three of Cups. So the reason why they're saying divine timing is important is because, remember, when divine timing is playing a role, which it always is, into how things unfold for us. And when we release and we surrender, they really want you to surrender the timing of it because there are certain things that need to be put in place in order for everything to line up perfectly for you. Do you know how much the universe loves you? Do you know God loves you so much? He wants to make it the perfect timing for you. That's why when we're being impatient, God's like, but I love you so much. The universe is like, but we love your guides, the light beings around you. We love you so much. We are arranging things so it perfectly aligns with you and your life and what you need. So no, there's nothing to worry about here. There's nothing to worry about, only to embrace that you're loved so much. The universe is arranging perfect timing for you, for this situation to be as abundant as they can possibly make it for you. That's why they need you to not obsess about the timing, because I think we have this 10 of Wands, clarify the 10 of Wands. It's like maybe we're worrying about the workload or we're worrying about, oh no, is it going to come? Is it going to happen? Yeah, Four of Swords, Empress energy. So If you're in a place right now, that's what the 10 of Wands is. Maybe you're trying to work. You're trying to make it work. You're trying to make it work. Exit. Exit strategy now, because it's taking you away from this peace. The Four of Swords. It's making you feel a little bit restless. And the Empress came out reversed. You need to make sure you are feeling ready to receive. This is receptive mode. Receptive mode is relaxed. Take care of yourself. Take a nice hot bath. Take your time. Indulge in rest. Indulge in healthy, good food, nourishing your mind, your body, and your spirit. That's also another way they want you to organize for success, to just take care of you. And we neglect that. The most important thing is we're here to do is take care of our bodies, take care of ourselves, and we neglect it. But God's like, if you just take care of yourself, don't worry about everything else. I got you. Okay? You're going to have fun. You're going to find the thing you're passionate about. You're going to find the career that would feel very fulfilling for you. You're going to find the connections that would be fulfilling for you. But you need to release this attachment to trying to make it work or make it happen. Because in this reading specifically, I mean, in general, we're supposed to surrender. We're supposed to live in a space of surrender as often as frequently and for as long as we can. But I lost my train of thought. but that is how we're going to end it. We're supposed to surrender, but we resist it sometimes because it's so tempting just to like keep going, keep working. That's why I'm emptying out my queue, because I'm just like, okay, we're going to just knock this out and I'm going to go to sleep. Like, I'm just going to rest, and it's been fun. So like, that's like always sometimes a little confusing to me, because I'm like, I get into really obsessive flow states and I'm like, I like working. Like, I like it. I actually like it. And then sometimes I'm like, wait, hold on a second. Maybe some things are a little unbalanced, and other things are need to be attended to in your life. Okay, so final beautiful message for the collective, guys. I want to end on a final one. We've already made it long, so we might as well just go there. They love us. Okay, we got here bowl. Plenty of material things. That is not a concern, my dear. If that is a worry, you need to delete. In that, and make some space for abundance that wants to come towards you. You are so taken care of. Bowl. Plenty of material things. Guys, I'm new to this like whole experience. These messages have been re-educating me on like how life works and the universe works, and I'm just like, okay, this is very new. When I was doing readings for myself, it was very like direct, practical advice, but maybe because I wasn't asking those questions. And then when I opened my third eye and I just opened up, the universe was like, now you're ready to receive this information. Not only that, you're ready to receive the abundance. So I was given an influx of inspiration, always inspired, and an influx of ideas and an influx of knowledge to like educate you guys. And so I'm like, okay. So I'm kind of growing through this experience with you, and it is fascinating to say the least. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. That was long, but it's because we needed it to be. We needed to go to church. It's kind of what it felt like here. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your 2023. I hope it's amazing, incredible, beautiful. I'm about to rest for a little bit, and then I'm going to do a short pick a card reading about your inner and outer magic that you are going to be experiencing in 2023. Please check that video out once it uploads. Again, thank you guys so much for the support. Like, subscribe to support.